Good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome everybody to the City Council special meeting, September 28, 2021.
Iris De Carvalho.
Here.
Dave Line.
Here.
Soldner.
Here.
Bagwell.
Here.
Garza.
Here.
Pledge of Allegiance.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 3A, public hearing to consider adoption of the 2022 budget.
Move to open the public hearing. Second.
Iris De Carvalho.
Yes.
Dave Line.
Yes.
Soldner.
Yes.
Bagwell.
Yes.
Garza.
Yes.
Angela Richard, Director of Finance. Well, I apologize for the oversight that led us here today, and I'll explain what happened. I used the state form that was provided to publish our budget. And the form was intended to meet the revenue neutral rate requirements and also the normal budget publication requirements. That form left off the Hutch Rec, and by statute, our levy and our expenditures are capped at what was published in the newspaper. So while you have approved the budget with the Hutch Rec in it, we need to go back, republish with the Hutch Rec on the form, have a new public hearing, and adopt the budget again. So I apologize for that oversight. The good news is that we found it in time to have a new budget hearing and still get it to the county clerk by October 1st, which is the deadline. The state did say we meet all the revenue neutral rate requirements, and that form did meet those requirements as it was published, because it does not need to have the Hutch Rec on it. The Hutch Rec will have their own revenue neutral rate hearing if they intend to exceed. They did not exceed this year. So I will open it for any public comments. Okay. If there are no comments, we can close the hearing.
Motion to close the public hearing?
Second.
Iris De Carvalho.
Yes.
Dave Line.
Yes.
Soldner.
Yes.
Bagwell.
Yes.
Garza.
Yes.
Item 4A, consider resolution for fire engine lease.
The fire department intends to purchase a aerial truck to replace the number 4 with a 10-year lease. This is in the 2022 budget for $157,000 of annual payments. Chief Beer has learned that there's a 15-month lead time between when we place the order and when we're actually going to get the truck. So that is why we would like to formalize the lease, get it approved, get the truck ordered so that they can have it in 2023. We went out to bid with all the local banks to see how to finance this. Commerce Bank had the lowest interest rate of 1.715. This has annual payments of $164,257, which is higher than the budget. I believe when Chief Beer put the $157,000 in there, he was using the Pierce Financing Company, which would have a balloon payment at the end of 10 years. By using Commerce Bank, our payments will be lower over time, and at the end of 10 years, we will fully own the truck, and then we can decide what to do at that point instead of having to come up with $357,000 as a balloon payment. So over the total lease, I believe this is the best decision to make to finance it locally. So staff would recommend that we approve the resolution as provided, which gives Jeff and myself authority to sign the lease. Are there any questions?
What's the payment every year that we make on it?
$164,257, and the first payment won't be until next year.
Angela, explain to them why it's on today's agenda as kind of a prompt issue.
I apologize for that. Okay, so the total truck purchase price after prepaid discounts is $1.5 million. By putting this on today's agenda, we get $55,000 of prepaid discounts as long as the lease is executed by the end of the month, and we believe that is possible.
Thank you.
Now, truck 4, is that the ladder truck or what is it? Truck 4?
Mayor, you are correct. Truck 4 is a ladder truck that's presently at Halsted and 11th Street. This new truck will become Truck 1. This truck will be moved from the existing Station 4 to the new fire station when it's completed up on North Main Street. So the new station on North Main, instead of just having a single engine company, it will have a battalion chief, it will have a truck company, and it will have a engine company. The reason for that being is that is our busiest station up on North Main Street. And so what's happening when engine 1 is out on a call right now, we're bringing engine 6 from North Plum in, or engine 5 from Halsted or Hendricks on 11th Street to take them secondary calls. And so with a ladder truck up there, they'll be able to take the initial call right in that territory right away. The second thing that it does by moving the ladder truck up, and this is part of becoming a data-driven organization, is that we did risk assessments on over 2,500 commercial structures in the city. And it's no secret that the main risk that we have is the Main Street corridor. If we get a fire in a downtown area, it's all about response time, because with the constant remodeling, the old buildings, we could easily burn down a block real fast. And so if we can get on it real fast with our companies, we believe with the Opticom system that's approved for next year and everything like that, our response times are going to reduce dramatically. And after 3 years, once we get the total Opticom program put in, I think we're going to see remarkable, get some good data back that supports our fire numbers. The total loss dollar value is going to be going down. And so I think by moving that up there, it makes more sense to have that ladder truck move from Station 4 to the new fire station that's being built to improve, to better help our citizens in their time of need.
No, the old ladder truck, what are we doing with that one?
We'll sell that one outright.
Okay.
One thing with ladder trucks too, and this is more from Department of Public Works with Kurt, is the ladder trucks from first year through 10 year, it's pretty much routine maintenance. Years 10 through 20 typically that we're seeing here, we're spending over this ladder truck has over $300,000 in maintenance here in the last little bit. And so the maintenance costs just skyrocket with these type of pieces of equipment. So the philosophy right now is to run them for 10 years. We'll trade this thing in hopefully in 10 years for about $400,000 and then we go out and either lease one or lease to purchase one again.
The Opticon systems is the preemption system that we have purchased, right?
That is correct. That's in the 2022 budget, in the engineering budget, I believe I've seen it as.
Okay. Well, thank you, Chief.
Yep.
Angela, what kind of guarantee do we have as far as delivery date is concerned?
I believe that's set in the contract that they guarantee it within 15 months.
Okay. Well, I mean, considering the way things are right now, I was curious to know whether they felt they could meet that. Is there any penalty assessed if they don't?
I don't believe so.
Okay, just curious.
And the expected completion date of the new fire station is next October, is that correct?
The completion on the fire station, I just talked to the architects here a week ago, and they're about 60% done with the plans. And so I'm still hoping to go out to bid in October here. And if everything goes good, I could see groundbreaking happening by the first of the year already.
Okay.
So we got a few things we got to do with the state fair board yet, work out a couple understandings yet, but I think for the most part, everybody's on the same page, especially with what happened this year up at the state fair. We've had a couple fires up there, one really good one as far as fires go, and could have been really disastrous. But I think the importance of having that up there with all the people and stuff like that, the board was really appreciative of. In fact, the day after, every one of the board members came over to Fire Station 1 and dropped off cinnamon rolls for all the firefighters. So they're very happy with the response and the capabilities that took place up there during the fair.
I got a question real quick on the preemption. Does the police, is they going to be able to use that system too or not?
Yeah, it'll be, if they want to hop on board and use it,
Yeah, okay. I could see where that would work really good. Both of them could use the system.
And it's a tiered system
Right.
with the preemption, you know, like I said, I think I told you that before, where I came from, snow country.
Right.
The plow trucks had it on. It was a tier 3 system, so when they're plowing Main Street, they never have to stop.
Right.
They just keep going too. So it took numerous hours off their plow routes.
And that's all car driven. It's all the
Cars,
cars.
GPS.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they got the stuff inside the cars.
Our
already
computers in
parked.
our vehicles
Correct.
already have the GPS capabilities. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Again.
I move to approve a resolution to execute a capital lease for fire truck number 4 to be financed through Commerce Bank and authorize the mayor to sign.
Second.
Pyrus Carvalho?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Soldner?
Yes.
Bagwell?
Yes.
Garza.
Yes.
Item 5A, consider adoption of the 2022 budget.
Well, I explained in the public hearing portion why we're here and why we have to approve this again. So if there's no further questions, I would recommend approving the 2022 budget again.
I would move to approve the 2022 budget.
Second.
Pyrus Carvalho?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Soldner?
Yes.
Bagwell?
No.
Garza?
Yes.
Okay, I need a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Pyrus Carvalho?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Soldner?
Yes.
Bagwell?
Yes.
Garza.
Yes.
Aha. The record.
Well, Tony